There are Corpus heat signatures ahead. Move toward the source of the signal. I will try and patch you into their comms.
War's demise is our golden opportunity. Corvus, bring me the Orican mod segment that our dearest benefactor Neponil so deeply desires. Now, enough of this idleness. Go!
The technology is a mod segment. That must stay out of Corpus' hands at all costs. Tenno, recover it immediately. Neither Grineer or Corpus have the authorization to activate an Orican Air distress beacon. So who did? Be wary.
Am I to believe that you are the Tenno who cut down the mighty Vor. Even these covetous merchants avoided triggering the segment's anti-tampering routine.
That voice.
The Tenno I remember could find their enemy's weakness faster than the Kubradon finds a jugular. What happened to you?
What are you doing here?
I need to see for myself. Have the Tenno risen? Or is this another Lotus trick?
Teshin Dax. This Tenno is not your foe.
We shall see.
Tenno.
Do you even remember the old war? Well, you wouldn't, anyway. She made sure all the Tenno forgot. A mercy, I suppose. Finally. You have rested too long. Get up. Now. I have disabled your Warframe's abilities. Orokin tricks won't help you now. Pick up that weapon. Your life depends on you proving to me that you are a Tenno and not some imposter. Now, try and cut me down.
Where?
We are beyond her reach. You are alone. Promising. You do remember. Yes, I waited for this day. Stand down. We have much to review, and little time to do so. Come with me. Your weapons bear no mods. Your orbiter, no mod segment. Can the Lotus not provide even the simplest? It matters not. I now have one in my arsenal. Your first lesson is simple. Destroy these targets. Can you not see? They are outfitted with advanced shields, vulnerable only to electric elemental attacks. Your body remembers the stances, but your mind has forgotten your studies. Use my arsenal and upgrade your weapon. Now, try again. See? Mods were the hidden power behind the Orokin's military, capable of turning simple weapons into implements of mass destruction, fueled by the miracle of Endo. They can be endlessly rearranged and tailored to cut through the defenses of any foe. Next lesson. See how your weapon fares against these targets. These shields are only weak to magnetic elemental damage. Remember your alchemy. When electricity combines with cold, you create a magnetic field. Apply your mods accordingly. See? So simple. Even a child could do it. Now, test your work. Not bad. Next, we will... Right on schedule. Show these corpus all you have learned.
Didn't think I would find you. Huh. You underestimate my tenacity and desire.
More will come soon. Bolster your Warframe. Let us try this again. We'll take care of these mercenaries. Take the mod segment. It is too valuable to fall into Corpus hands. Take the segment and go. I am not done here.
Keep
scouts, but the cavalry gathered. Collect your weapons and take whatever mods you need. We have little time.
Hanno, get to extraction. Is that a mod segment?
Oh my, Tenno. I've gone and captured your comrade. So, let's make a deal. You bring me the mod segment, I release the Dax.
Teshin gave you that mod segment. Maybe he can be trusted. Install it at once. You will need maximum power for your next mission. Good. When you are ready, find Teshin. Teshin is deep within this ship. Cut through the Corpus and find him.
Sweet fortune. What are the odds? Another bird flies into my hands. Oh, Nefanya will pay dearly for the two of you. Corpus, take the Tenno. Dead or alive, it matters little.
You found him. First, eliminate the wardens. Get Teshin out of that cell.
She sent you to rescue me?
Not quite, Teshin. The Tenno is on a capture mission.
Very well, if you think they are ready. mod fusion. Did you show them this, Lotus? Yes, you are the Tenno I remember. Okay, Lotus. Let's talk.
One more order of business, Tenno. Scuttle this vessel. by two control systems. You need to bridge both systems to expose the reactor core. is it. Take out the reactor. It is done. Now find extraction.
No! My ship! By the tenets, how is this possible?
Treasurer, may I make a suggestion? Put out a distress call. When you do, let them all know. The Tenno are back.
Necessary. I concede that now. Will you tell them the truth of the matter?
In time, there are difficult conversations ahead. They will need a mentor.
You trust me to do this?
If you trust me to be their Lotus.
It is not my choice. It is theirs.
Now you might be wondering if I'm holding back on y'all. Dreamers. Ta-ta, lovelies.
Tenno must be a master of all their weapons. Prove yourself with your primary weapon. I believe you can handle more. Excellent. Continue. Formidable performance. This test is now complete. Mission complete.
Operator, communications await your attention. Please check your inbox at your earliest convenience. All mods accounted for, Operator. I have not taken any. Operator, Ordis is picking up a distress signal. Wait, no. It's just the Corpus peddling their wares again.
Get off the emergency frequency!
Ready for action.
Wazdula, Surah.
Fishing! Feed yourself and the ones you love!
Well met.
Bait and the
Bobby Butter, freshly brewed cheddar, salted flour extra.
I am in partnership with a certain individual on Venus. The business, they call him. If he thinks you are up to the task of conservation, he will equip you appropriately. Then we shall talk, you and I.
Another time, then. As you wish.
From the hilltop.
Do you require something for a companion or pet?
Aha! You desire this all weapons Hawk is so famous for. Allow Hawk, I am Hawk, to sell you blueprints for weapon parts. Forge them in your foundry and then a most astute choice, Sura. Very good, very good. They shall work wonderfully together. Very good, very good. A most astute choice, Sura. Come back soon! Blaze, components, building!
Any wise legal in several jurisdictions, reasonable prices, customize your floor,
What's for you? And expel them by morning, eh? Guarantee results.
Powders and knives, newly arrived at from the Eurasian zone. Display your love with a streak of vermilion. I like
Components, building!
customize your floor, Hey! Need to stay awake? Choose some Vandelbark. We also have dried panda milk and a wide range of jerky. Legal in several jurisdictions. Reasonable prices. How about a log of carpet for your fine star vessel? I have adornments that would touch the starlight
Display your love with a streak of vermilion. I like those eyes with a dash of red cerulean. Powders and knives.
Dr. Pavnak cerebral nutrient.
Project complete. Sometimes Ordis likes to assume he knows nothing. Nobody can learn what they think they already know. Ordis loves it! If I may say, Operator, your chosen Warframe suits you. Ha ha.
Are you seeking evidence?
Eliminate all corpus threats. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Looks like heavy activity ahead. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction. Another job well executed.
Fortuna!
You are behind schedule. The final coolant tower must be operational in time for my investor showcase. Failure to meet your quotas means one thing: repossession. If you aren't willing to work for your rig, someone else is.
Busy. Oh, an outworlder. A Tenno. Look, we're a corpus operation, we are, but these people are Solaris. We work for a living. We don't need no trouble, and we don't need no one getting hurt. You wanna help? Go buy something from Thursby. He's been staring down the barrel of a repo order ever since he took on his parents' debt. Ugly thing, repossession. A Solaris falls too deep in debt, and Neff sends in his repo squads to take what he says he's owed. You know, mechanical body parts, even a full rig. In Thursby's case, because he got none of that, they take the organics. Arms and legs. Yeah, there's a market for those too. Fucking what? Neff wants to start that bus line.
Our installment plan options provide peace of mind while keeping you happy and housed in the rig of your dreams.
If you need scrap and a snap, just talk to your junkyard diplomat. That'd be me, Thursby, Thunderstruck, Sean on Pluck, down in his luck, whatever. Tell me you want to buy something. Please. I need this. Unico sent you? A Tenno? To help meet me quota? Well, I'll be. You know, you could buy some scrap, but if you really wanted to help, you could source me some supplies. Something I can sell, not this garbage. I know where the taxman keeps the good stuff. If you're up for that sort of thing, boss, head topside. When my parents passed, I inherited their debt, and boy were they owing deep. Can't work to pay it off, because I ain't got no augmentations. And I can't buy augmentations on account of all my debt. Vicious cycle, right? So, here I am, selling useless scrap at the edge of a coolant canal. She means well. Don't want to see nothing bad happen to us workers. But there was a time she had another name. Fox Solaris. The voice of the resistance. The voice of Solaris United. She stood up for us. Said how wrong this all is. She always said Solaris United was all of us. But it weren't nothing without her. When the trouble happened, Neff did try to identify her. What he did to the others. What happened on deck 12. She's always been kind to me. What happened to them was never her fault.
Are you in debt, Solaris? Then you need to push yourself. Work harder, longer. The boy is not here until
You ever been out on the Vallis, boss? She's a miracle, she is. A blizzard in a firestorm. All thanks to the magic of rebooted Oregon tech. And the blood and the sweat of so many thousands of Solaris. But, you know what Utigo always says. She says,
Welcome to Venus. It'll kill ya. Thursby, what's going on? You keeping your nose clean?
Unico? Sure am. Just giving a tour to my shiny boss here, you know, earning a wage any way I can.
Alright then, Thursby. Just don't let this outworlder get you into trouble.
I need something I can sell, you know? Spare parts, quality merchandise, see? I know where the Corpus drops supplies. You can get in and out before anyone catches wind of what we're up to. Sneak and peek, boss. Crates full of the good stuff should be nearby. Utico would just loosen up. We'd be taxing taxmen on the regular. What else can you find? Amazing! With this haul, won't be just my debts getting paid off. You're gonna make more than one Solaris happy today, boss. Why stop here? With your power, we can hit them hard. Make him pay for all he's done to us. Blow up his precious coolant tower before he's even had a chance to show it off to his mucky board.
Thursby? What are you thinking? You're on an unsecured channel. You want a corporate spy drone hearing what you're up to. Mucklin. Too late. Got no choice. Tenno, you got Thursby into this mess, so you can damn well help him out of it. Tenno, you're looking for the corpus spy drone that overheard Thursby's little guided tour. Find the drone before it reports back to Central Command. The drone is nearby. Ground it. And I'll see if I can still hack one of these things. Hold on, Tenno. Been a while since I did this. Now, where is that recording of Thursby? Here come the taxmen. Keep him off the drone till I'm finished with it. Corpus are legging it. Take out as many as you can. Keep them quiet. Well, well, well. You're a bright spark and no mistake. Could have used you back in the... Don't let me catch you running more missions for Thursby. Understood?
Resurrect the dormant Origin coolant tower. They said it was impossible. Yet such prophetess glory is within our grasp. But
Hi, boss.
I can't get there without
Yuko says that if I try anything like that again, she'll rip me arms off herself. But look at this! Yesterday, didn't have enough lucre to stay at a repo. Now, I got what I need to open my own shop. Get me head out of the red. All I need is a ripe hook. Something to set all Thursby apart. Something memorable. Oh, almost forgot. Biz heard of what you did. Said he wanted to speak with you.
A marvelous, fantastic...
Lower parts, get a head start. If you're building a car with...
I'd like that is in every way.
Ah, the Tenno Yudico mentioned. How do you do, Outworlder? My mission is to conserve this region's unique species. You know, before the Corpus drive them to extinction. I'm known as the Business. Yudico calls me Biz. I wasn't always about the preservation of life, more the strategic deletion of it. Conservation may be my calling now. The scales still require an occasional adjustment. Head to the Valis if you're looking for some work.
resurrect the dormant Oricon coolant tower. They said it was impossible. Yet such prophetess glory is within our grasp. But I can't get there without you forces. That is why I am so grateful.
I'm averse to getting your hands dirty. Send a message. I've learned that the head of the Corpus Repo Squad has made a hit list of indebted Solaris. before his goons can do their thing. I've got a K-bomb with his name on it.
Biz! That's not what we discussed. Wait. There's a Reaper list? Who's on it? Crap. Okay. Fine. But we do this my way. No K-bombs. Had about enough mess for one day. We do this quietly, and maybe, just maybe, Neff doesn't find out. Biz, this isn't the old days. We've got no leverage now. All we can do is try to save our people from getting ground up by the bureaucracy.
People are already getting ground up, UD. Debt on debt, accident by accident, repo by repo. How many even remember?
You're nearing the secure area. Steal that list. Don't get noticed. If they destroy the data, we won't know who to hide from Neff's Reaper squad. Trip the alarm. It's now or never, Sparky. Yank that data. Biz, this says they're going after your field team. Today.
They're already overdue for a check-in. Outworlder, you need to find my team before Neff's Repo Squad does. They were in debt because they chose the calling of conservation over filling Neff's pockets. It seems like the preacher wanted to make a point. But this isn't the whole team. We need more info. Search the bodies.
Damaged. There's something in the buffer. We need to get it decoded before the device fails. Accessing buffer. Analyzing. Password. Hello. Buffer. Accessing final transmissions. Command final transmissions. I'm in. Taking a quick look around. Itinerary, patrol log, coordinates, reports, blah, blah, blah.
The survivors are being held nearby, awaiting processing. Unico, we don't have long.
Not again. Listen, Sparky. I need you to get in there and get our people back. And you don't need to be nice about it. This is the place. Find them. Here come the taxmen.
Did you think I didn't notice your little heist earlier? Quite a stunt you pulled with that young... What was his name? Thursby.
Tenno, you have to get back here before they get to him.
Hey, fellas. Thursby. Nah, you just missed a meet. No, I didn't do nothing. You don't understand. Stop!
So you're coming! Remember, friends, forego hard work for cheating and stealing, and the Void will judge not just you, but the collective. Live together, punished together.
I was supposed to protect him, and now he's in pieces. The medics aren't sure if they can stabilize him with so much missing. This was a mistake, letting you get involved. Why did I listen to Biz? Maybe it's not too late to impress Neff before his big unveiling. Appeal to his mercy. Show him what we can do. Get topside. I'll fill you in.
A message from the teachings of the Temple of Prophet.
Neff's pushing ahead with activating that coolant tower, but it's not ready. My engineers need a mineral, amarast, to counter the inevitable heat cascade. I've marked an excavation site where you should find some. Bring it back, and maybe we stop the entire Valis from being bathed in slag.
Amarast, do you not understand? Nothing you do will make Neff kind. The more you give, the more he'll take. When you rise up, people get hurt. But if we let that fear divide us, it will only get worse. I saw a Utico I haven't seen for years back there. Fortuna needs that Utico back. We need Vox.
enough. Get to the coolant tower before Nest turns on the juice.
Solaris! The Investor Showcase is tomorrow, and you lot still maintain the coolant tower is not ready. Have you no faith? My test run will commence now, and the board shall know it was I, Nathaniel, who brought the glory of the Oracle to life once more!
He's starting already? Nest's gonna trigger a heat cascade if he boots that coolant tower up without the Amarast. He's going to get us all killed. Hurry!
Solaris, why isn't it working? Fix this!
We're too late. Come back to Fortuna, Tenno.
Solaris, this disaster is your bumbling. Present me your floor boss.
I am. Floor boss, Utico, FB9. I take responsibility for this.
Finally, one of you shows some backbone. Floor boss, select 50 workers of low efficiency and have them in front of Fortuna for repo. Their upgrades I shall bequeath to Solaris of greater efficiency. And for the failures, brain shelving. Make your list. You have 1 orbit hour.
Utico! You're not going through with this.
Not now, Biz.